Suriname has nearly 25% Muslims. That's a quarter of the population of Suriname, of the Dutch Guyana, former Dutch Guyana. Whereas Guyana, so British Guyana, has around 10 to 12%. Still a massive amount. Both belong to the Organization of Islamic Countries, the only countries in the Americas that are part of this organization, and both of them play an important role for Islam in that region. The country of Suriname, which again was called Dutch Guyana before, became independent in 1975. Imagine that, again, very late to become independent, whereas French Guyana has never become independent. I mean, this is very important to mention as well. Christopher Columbus, again, was the one to spot the coast of the Guyanas in 1498, so 6 years after he had arrived in the Americas after several journeys. Walter Raleigh began the exploration of the Guyanas in earnest in 1594. He was looking for the golden city of El Dorado. So I'm sure that some of you might have heard of El Dorado. There are even cartoons made about it, and documentaries and movies and everything. The city of gold. Now, indeed, they expected the city of gold to be there where the Guyanas are nowadays, especially between Guyana and Suriname, in the jungle of Guyana and Suriname. So they expected that to be there. So the interest, of course, became very big in the 16th, 17th century when the Dutch and the British people actually went and colonized that region. One thing that I would like to mention here also, they did not only encounter indigenous people who had a problem with Europeans arriving on the territory, but the Dutch and the British and the French had a problem with the Europeans who were there before them, the Spanish and the Portuguese. The Spanish and the Portuguese were the ones who actually had divided the world amongst themselves, because they were the first colonialists in the world. So the Portuguese and the Spanish, they got their part of the cake, and they did not expect that the other Europeans would follow, such as the British, the Dutch, and the French.